Brothers and sisters, this is Life Week. This is a week when people all around the world are seeking to champion the right to life, whether it's the elderly with the risk of euthanasia, or whether it's the baby in the womb because of abortion. And so normally this week there would be demonstrations, pro-life rallies in cities, and there would be drives to champion the rights for the unborn all around the world. But again, as Christians, we understand that we celebrate life every day because we know that our lives, human life, has been given as a gift from God, and that human life has intrinsic value because it's made in the image of God. And so we don't need to wait for Life Week in order to do this, but this week marks an opportunity to assess ourselves and what we're doing to champion the right to life. Proverbs 31:9 says, "Open your mouth, judge righteously, defend the rights of the poor and needy." I talked on Sunday about the fact that the words of our mouths are the fruit that's coming out of our hearts and reveals our heart. You've been given a mouth to serve God, and would you be willing to ask the Lord to make you willing to talk to a neighbor, to write a letter to an elected official? Would you be willing to even do something like put a sign up in your window, a pro-life sign? Again, some people aren't going to like this, but ask the Lord what He would have you do. And we might not all have opportunity to do those sorts of things, but we all can pray. And so I would encourage you to ask yourself, when was the last time that you stopped and prayed for human life and the right to life in our country and around the world? When was the last time that you stood up for the unborn in prayer? When you prayed for an end of euthanasia in this country? These are things that God has called us and commanded us to do. And so again, this week provides an opportunity for you to do something where you haven't done something before, or do something you've not done in a long time. And I would encourage you, maybe it said, to think about not fearing man, but rather fearing God, and saying, okay, God, what is it that I can do personally to champion the rights of the unborn? You see, as soon as a culture crosses the line and begins to or ceases to value life, all life loses its value. And so whether again it's the infant or the elderly, now that's almost all of us are somewhere in between, but we're all impacted by this. All of us are personally impacted. It's not well known, but 1 in 4 women in this country has had an abortion. 1 in 4. That's our family. That's our friends. That's our church family, directly and personally impacted by this. And so, when you think about it from the abortion side of things, or whether you think about it from the euthanasia side of things, that at that end, that euthanasia is becoming increasingly common in our culture. And these are sins against human life, but they're ultimately sins against God. Because again, life is a gift from God, and it's to be valued because of God. And so I would encourage each one of us to, again, think and pray and ask the Lord what He would have you do. We also pray, as you're aware, on Tuesday mornings from 8 till 9. We've been gathering together. Of course, we haven't done this during the lockdown, but this will be beginning again very soon. And so would you consider coming with us and joining us in prayer? Or even would you consider praying at home if you're not able to make it out? Would you consider, again, not what you want to do or what you have done or what you're comfortable doing, but what would God have you do to serve Him in this way?